Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that released in week 14 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2024 collection. Yeah, welcome back guys. As mentioned in today's video, I am covering week 14, which unfortunately is a catch-up once again because I am a bit behind in covering the weekly drops for both Supreme and Palace. Hopefully I'll catch up sometime soon because week 15 is coming out this week and I need to get around to covering basically this latest week so far so I can get up to it. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. We're going to be covering the release details to do with week 14, all the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces and the week as a whole. How we're going to cover all that is by using a Supreme community page. We'll head on over to that page now and I'll start covering the release details for week 14. So here we are at the Supreme community page that we're going to be using today. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to vote on the items yourselves. We'll quickly cover those release details and then we'll dive into the individual categories this week. So the items releasing in week 14 released on the 16th of May 2024. They would have released 2 days later, the 18th of May, if you lived in Japan, Shanghai or Korea. It released 11 AM Eastern Standard Time on the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. Now, it would have dropped 11 AM Japanese Standard Time and 11 AM in the other time zones for the other Asian regions as well. But if you have any further questions on when and where these releases happen, let me know in the comment section below and I'll try and help you out the best that I can. But now that I have covered everything to do with the release details, let's get into the individual categories and see what we got this week. Let's check out the accessories that released in week 14. So we have some incense releasing in a pack of 15, as well as an incense tray. I assume you had to buy both pieces to have like the collection in a way. I'm a fan. I need to get around incense more actually. I've been using like scented candles for downstairs in my lounge room and stuff, but I wouldn't mind getting around some incense. I would just want to keep it away from like my clothing as much as possible because I don't want my clothing to smell like anything like that. So yeah, I would be interested in it, but gonna have to keep that one in the lounge room for sure. And then we've got a set of 3 spices as well. I'm assuming they come in different grades. I'm assuming that is, you know, mild, medium, and then hot or something like that, you know, like like the colors look more aggressive as they go. So I assume that's how the flavor works as well. Look, if it doesn't have any meat in it and you know, it works out for my vegetarian diet, I'm keen on it, man. Let's go. Let's get some. Let's chuck some spice on some food. I love spicy food. I love curries and things like that, so I can get around it. Now, moving into the shorts this week, we have the, is it Equip sweatshorts? It's like a pair of sweatshorts that are kind of designed around like a football or sports jersey, and it's not too bad. Not something that I would pick up, but I don't think it's the worst piece in the world. I'll leave it as a downvote because I can't see myself wearing it too much, but I don't think it's horrible. Then we have the Script baggy denim shorts. You know how I feel about jorts. They're going to be very much a miss in most scenarios, and still here I'm like, I don't hate them, but I don't love them, but I wouldn't wear them, so I'll leave it as a downvote just because I wouldn't want to wear them. For the pants, we just have some pleated trousers, which to me look completely fine. It features a bunch of pleats around the waist area, around the hip area, and it comes in 3 colors. Black is a classic. I don't know why Supreme fans really have it downvoted. Like, to me, this looks perfectly fine. Like, weird and wacky pants, Supreme fans love them. But as soon as you show them a normal pair of pants that Supreme does, it gets downvoted. I don't know why. I'm gonna leave it as an upvote. I think these are nice. Moving to the collared shirts, we have the Trey Jacquard short sleeve shirt. Now this is an all over print shirt of the tray Supreme released a couple years ago. I can't even remember which season that released in. And they've grabbed that print that that tray has and applied it to an all-over shirt here. I think it looks really tacky. There are way better all-over print short sleeve shirts that Supreme has done. I mean, sure, you could buy this and then pose with the tray and have like a fun little photo with them both, but yeah, realistically, I'd much rather buy a bunch of other Supreme short sleeve shirts that have released over the years. Moving into the hats, we have the Italia 6-panel. I don't think it's horrible. I wouldn't wear it, but I don't think it's horrible. I'll leave it as a downvote though, because I don't want to wear it. We have the stencil beanie. Yeah, I think this is fine. Comes in some okay color options. It's all right. Then we have the mesh side panel camp cap. I'm not feeling this one. Maybe you guys will be, but I'm not feeling that hat at all. To the sweatshirts, we have the Equip half zip sweatshirt. I mean, this is the half zip matching sweatshirt to the sweat shorts we saw before. I think the whole ensemble together would look okay, but I actually think there's better tracksuits and sweatsuits that Supreme and both Palace as well have released over the years that I'd much rather go for instead of this one. That's just my thoughts though. I'll leave it as a downvote. Then we have the collage zip-up hooded sweatshirt. I actually don't mind this one too much. I kind of like the white one with all of its like pink and black graphics and whatnot. It's kind of a piece that like if I saw it secondhand on a Japanese website, I'd pick it up, but I'm not going to be scrambling to spend $200 on this hoodie. So yeah, I don't mind it. Would much rather it at a much lower price point though. To the jackets, we have the hooded stadium jacket. I want to check out the back of it because I don't know how it looks across the back. That's kind of disappointing. I'm not the biggest fan of like huge Supreme logos on pieces unless they're kind of like incorporated into the design some way. And this, it's just too big of a logo across the back. I really like the panels. I really like the colors. I really like that they have this like diamond quilt for the jacket as well. It's going to keep you nice and warm. It's just the big logo on the back. It's really throwing me off. But it's not the worst use of a Supreme logo I've seen on the back before, but it's enough for me to be like, would I really want it? It's kind of a scenario that, like, again, like I was saying about the collage hoodie, if this came up for like super cheap, secondhand, maybe a little bit beat up, maybe. I probably wouldn't wear it too much, and I'd probably only pick it up because I found it for dirt cheap. But it wouldn't be something that I desperately need in my wardrobe because I could replicate this look really easily with everything that I've got in my wardrobe at the moment. Yeah, that's just how I feel. I'll leave it as a thumbs up, but yeah, not overly excited for that piece. And to the tops slash sweaters, we have the striped terry short sleeve polo. Yeah, $110 for this? I'm alright, I'm okay. Then we have the stencil embroidered short sleeve top. I actually really like this. I like it a lot more than the beanie. The color combinations could have been slightly better, but overall, I do really like this t-shirt. This is a really fun t-shirt. I could see myself wearing it in the summer, just having it as like the big statement piece of the outfit and keeping everything pretty calm. Yeah, I could definitely get around that. But that is everything that released in week 14, guys. How do I feel about week 14? Not overly positively and optimistically. There's only like less than a handful of pieces that I'm like kind of interested in, and I'm like not that interested in even those 5 pieces. So yeah, there's the pleated trousers, like that's cool. I don't mind the stencil stuff, and like the incense. That's probably about it. Everything else, oh, well, sorry, the collage hoodie and the stadium jacket. Yeah, if I saw them secondhand, maybe I'd pick them up. But apart from that, no, I'm alright. Yeah, that's just how I feel about week 14. It's not the best week for me. Not a lot that really speaks to me or my personal style. I want to hear from you guys. Maybe this piece is really, maybe this week's really huge for you. Maybe you really wanted the sweatsuit that released. Maybe you really wanted some of the hats, or maybe you really liked the tray short sleeve shirt. For me, not so much. But let me know down in that comment section below. And that is week 14 covered, guys. We covered the release details, all the individual pieces, and my thoughts on the week. It's not going to be a memorable week, in all honesty. I think we're going to forget about week 14 a couple weeks down the track. There wasn't really anything here that's going to be the big show-stopping piece that's going to have everyone talking about it. But there's still some fun pieces throughout. Like, I wouldn't mind the stencil t-shirt. I think that's a really fun t-shirt. The collage hoodie is cool as well. And I don't know, maybe some Supreme incense would smell really nice. I guess I'll have to find out. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys if you picked up anything from week 14. What did you pick up? Did you pick up the incense? The collage hoodie? Maybe you just wanted some Supreme spices, man. Let me know what you picked up from week 14 down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys haven't already, if you want me to keep covering upcoming weekly drops from Supreme, upcoming Supreme collaborations, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,860 subscribers before the end of the month. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of May. But that's everything I got to say about week 14, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you went for anything for week 14. I hope you were able to pick up what you wanted in the size and color you were after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later.